One of the most interesting dynamics in Grand Theft Auto, Vice City. Definitive Edition is the relationship between Tommy Vercetti and Ken Rosenberg, which serves as both a narrative anchor and a gameplay device. Ken is introduced as Tommy's lawyer and initial point of contact in Vice City, ostensibly a supporting character who helps him navigate the city's criminal underworld. However, their interactions reveal a layered dynamic where trust, incompetence, and dependency constantly collide. Ken is neurotic, often panicked, and portrayed as both comic relief and a figure whose errors create tangible consequences for Tommy. This makes him one of the few characters in the game whose personality directly influences mission structure and pacing. Early missions like Riot or Jury Fury highlight how Tommy often has to manage Ken's shortcomings while advancing his own agenda. Ken provides critical intel, mission introductions, and occasionally acts as a moral, or at least procedural, compass, reminding Tommy of contracts, obligations, and potential fallout. Yet, his nervous energy and lack of decisiveness force Tommy to act decisively, reinforcing the idea that in Vice City, power and competence are inseparable. From a gameplay perspective, Ken is more than dialogue or exposition. He is a mechanism through which players experience narrative tension, as many missions require coordination with or reliance on him, and his presence often amplifies the stakes of failure. Their relationship also serves as a lens to explore Tommy's evolving character. While Tommy is strategic, confident, and increasingly ruthless, Ken is reactive, anxious, and dependent. This contrast emphasizes Tommy's rise in competence and control, illustrating the psychological and social dynamics of ascending within a criminal ecosystem. Missions like Death Row or Cap the Collector showcase Tommy managing Ken's panic while completing high-stakes operations, highlighting how Tommy's leadership and decisiveness are reinforced through interactions with a flawed ally. Ken's exaggerated caution and occasional mistakes also humanize Tommy, allowing players to see him as both pragmatic and calculating, someone who must balance efficiency with navigating the quirks of his associates. The Definitive Edition enhances these dynamics through improved cutscenes, animation, and dialogue delivery. Facial expressions, body language, and voice inflection make Ken's nervous energy more palpable and Tommy's reactions more subtle and realistic. These improvements help players feel the tension, humor, and underlying interdependence in their relationship. Players can sense the weight of responsibility Tommy carries, not just in terms of missions, but in managing the social ecosystem around him. Ken becomes an emotional and narrative foil, providing context for Tommy's actions, highlighting his leadership qualities, and offering a comedic counterpoint that makes the stakes of crime in Vice City more relatable and engaging. Beyond mission mechanics, Ken also influences the broader story of Vice City's criminal landscape. He serves as the conduit to other key characters, introducing Tommy to Diaz, Lance, and other figures critical to his rise. Without Ken, Tommy would lack the initial foothold necessary to begin consolidating power.